I've never told anyone this story, but 30 years ago, I'd been hunting solo for a 4-day elk hunt in the Bitterroot Backcountry, 30 miles from the nearest road. No radio, just me, my rifle, and a full pack. What I didn't know was that something else was out there with me, and it wasn't an elk. It was mid-October. I'd hiked in deep, camping off trail and glassing the ridgelines for bulls. The weather was perfect, cold mornings, clear skies, no snow yet. The third night was when things started to feel off. Around midnight, I heard movement outside my tent, light footsteps, slow, deliberate. At first, I thought it was a deer, but the steps were too careful, not bounding, not grazing. They circled once, then silence. The next day, I found tracks near my camp. Not boot prints, not animal tracks either. Barefoot, human. The toes were splayed out, maybe 9 inches long, but wide and flat. I thought, maybe another hunter. But who hikes barefoot 30 miles in? That night, I didn't sleep much. I kept the fire going longer. My rifle stayed next to my bag, chambered. At 3:12 a.m., I woke up to whistling. Just 2 notes, low, then high, coming from the timber. I sat frozen. It kept going, once every minute. Same 2 notes. I stepped outside the tent, slowly, flashlight off. The fire had gone out. The forest was still. But the moment I moved toward the edge of the trees, the whistling stopped. No footsteps, no voice, just the wind. I waited. 10 minutes, 20, nothing. Then just before I turned to go back into my tent, I heard it again, this time behind me. I ran into the forest as fast as I could. I turned around and shined my flashlight towards camp. Standing next to my tent was someone, something. It was at least 7 feet tall and looking at me with its glowing white eyes. Just then it turned and slowly walked into the trees. At sunrise, I packed up camp and hiked out without stopping. I've hunted Montana for 15 years, but I've never gone back to that basin. Ever since then, I've heard of people going missing in that area, and I always think back to that night.